Alrighty then. I think we're ready to get started.
Awesome.
1 second, I gotta make sure that your audio levels are good for the stream.
Okay.
Is there any way
check.
that... Hold on. Can I do it through Discord, actually?
Yeah, you'll probably have to.
There it is. Okay. Go ahead and test one more time.
Hello, welcome. I hope you can hear me better now.
Yeah, that
Is
should
that
be
better?
good. Yeah, that should be perfect.
Cool.
Awesome.
Chat, let us know if there are any audio issues, please.
Yes, please. But yeah, this is it. This is the
And
big race.
hello and welcome all. If you're here, it's probably because you're a Symphony of the Night or Symphony of the Night rando fan specifically. I don't know. This was Blitz. This was your idea.
Yeah, I
Why
was.
don't you tell us your inspiration for having a big community race on the Randomizer's anniversary?
So originally the idea was I knew that Mouse had been teasing us with some new updates for the randomizer, and I thought it would be a great idea that for the first race for the new logic, since there's so many changes for it, I wanted to make it a big deal, make a big event out of it, and I think with that being said, we can finally announce publicly that Randomizer 2.0 for Castlevania Symphony of the Night is now live. So this will be the first race ever of 2.0, which changes some things up. If you want to explain a little bit about where the randomizer is now, where it's come from, you know, the different iterations.
Yeah, let's start at the beginning. It was a year ago today that the randomizer first went live. It's at SotN.io if anyone wants to check it out now, but I'd recommend just waiting until after the race because it'll be a lot of fun. But when it first went live, it was just a port of work sets had done by just randomizing relics with the command line tool. That was the original form, the original, yeah. That's where it all started. And then I moved it to a browser app that anybody could just drag their image in and randomize their game. And then we quickly followed that up with like item randomization and then candle randomization. And then we introduced like custom logic and presets. The Agonize preset being the first one. And let's see, that pretty much takes us to the tournament, I believe, which started in September of last year.
And it lasted for what felt like an eternity. Yeah.
About 6 months.
Yeah.
And congrats for winning that Blitz, by the way.
Thank you. It was fun. Shout outs to Mash for
It
putting
was
that
a lot
on.
of fun. Yeah, thanks very much to Mash. Unfortunately, he's at work, so he can't tune in. But you know, we're pouring one out for you, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for your help.
Yeah, much appreciated.
That brings us to today. It's been a year. You know, a few features have been added in the past, but this is definitely the biggest update to date, this 2.0 release. And what's included in this one, a couple little Easter eggs you'll find, but the big one is that now all progression items can be randomized. So that means that Spike Breaker, Gold, and Silver Ring, and Holy Glasses can all appear in random locations as if they are relics, basically. They'll be shuffled around the relic locations. And this also incorporates the Guarded Logic update, which came out a couple weeks ago, which puts relics behind some of the first and second castle bosses, namely Scylla, Grand Falloon, Doppelganger 40, and Beelzebub. And with this progression item thing thrown in the mix, that also means that you can find relics at some of the places where you find progression items, like the center cube where Maria is, or at the Silver Ring or the Gold Ring location. You can find relics there now. And you can also find progression items where you would normally find relics. And so, yeah, it really changes up how you think about the seed and your requirements and your win conditions and how you progress through the game. And one of the big additions to the logic that we had to add when randomizing progression items was that we needed some way to guarantee like a minimum complexity depth while progressing, so that you couldn't just stumble upon holy glasses and then have all 5 Vlad relics in like unlocked location. So now all seeds that specify like a minimum complexity target that matches like the vanilla game are going to be a bit more complex. Seeds are not going to be as free as they once were. That
I can
pretty
attest to
much
that.
sums up the changes. Yeah.
Yeah, having helped Mouse test this version of the randomizer, I can say for sure this is the most. You're going to be seeing pretty much all of the castle on most of the seeds. Very few
Yeah.
seeds will be, all 5 Vlad relics in the first castle, and it's easy sailing, But and our racers today are not necessarily prepared for that. This is their first time with this logic, so it's going to be interesting to see how they handle it on the fly. To talk a little bit more about the stream today, for our stream that's happening right here, we have 4 racers that were nice enough to volunteer to be a part of the stream. These are some of the top Symphony of the Night speedrunners. We have romscout, I'm sure a lot of you know, Talic Zealot, Serial Masticator, and PC Tracks. All these guys are amazing, and I highly suggest that you guys check them out on their Twitch channels respectively. And if you type !race at any point during the race, you can get a multi-stream link to all, 14 people? 15 people in this race? It's a pretty hefty size race, but that'll link to everybody's stream individually. Yeah, with that all out of the way, unless there's anything else we want to get into, I think we can get started. Sounds good?
Yeah. I just want to emphasize again, this 2.0 update went live about 20 minutes ago. So not only is this the first race of the new logic, this is the first time people have played the update. And I'm sure that will be pretty evident among our race as it unfolds. So let's get into it.
Alrighty. Looks like everybody's ready and waiting. I will go ahead and give them the cue. So go ahead and ready up. And
I'm going to wish him luck.
yeah, go for it.
Really excited about this. I can't wait to see.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. There's going to be a little bit of delay on the starting here. There was a little making sure all the racers are ready and all that stuff. So just a second and we should be almost underway.
Fair enough. Although we're only restreaming for 4 of our racers, there are like 13 people in this race, and we got to make sure everybody's ready to go. Also, I just want to mention real quickly, the seed is been curated by me and Blitz. We tested the randomizer updates pretty extensively, and then we kind of settled on the seed for to unveil the update. And I'm sure we'll probably see why for multiple reasons. It's pretty entertaining, I imagine. I hope you're entertained by it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see lots of fun stuff in this seed. I'm sure of it. Gotcha. It seems like they're gonna be starting shortly.
All right, cool. Let's get some hype in chat.
Yeah, who do you guys think is gonna win?
Yeah, let's get some prediction. Let's make a bracket.
Yeah, whoever gets their prediction.
Oh,
right
do we want
to?
Do we want to reveal prizes?
Oh, we should be doing that while they're getting ready. So, the first place winner is going to be winning $100. That is a combination between myself and Mouse's money. Same with second place, we'll get $25 out of the pool. And then third place is a game. What is it? Words.
An indie game bundle.
There it is, indie game bundle. So, it looks like the racers are
and
now
they're
starting.
off.
Perfect.
Cool.
So,
good luck to them.
Good luck to them. These are the 4 racers that we are going to be following, but there are still more racers also involved. Exclamation mark race if you want to check them out. But starting off, you're going to see very similar strats for most people getting through the prologue here. You want to collect 41 hearts at the start. Specifically, that allows you to get an extra item at the beginning. Those items that you get from your prologue rewards are randomized as well, so you don't want to miss out on the chance to get like a library card, mana prism, something important. So far out of our racers here, nobody having too much of... Oh, those were some crazy stacks from Talexel out there. He got pretty lucky there. And so he's going to be a little bit ahead, but everybody else seems to be dealing just fine with Dracula there. Awesome. Awesome start.
Yep. Pretty fast start there. Nearly synced up here. Trax appears to be late by like a couple seconds, but it's still so early, and the starting equipment is not like it's not the best starting weapon, so I'm sure we're going to see a little bit of a struggle going through this hallway. Ooh, and we see the first hint of Randomizer, that Technicolor Joseph's Cloak.
Oh yeah. That is a nice color, I like that.
When we were testing out the seed, it was a pickle cloak, but unfortunately I had to change some things that influence the color of the cape. Well, fortunately, unfortunately, however you can say it. Yeah. I happen to be a fan of the pickle cloak.
Yeah, starting with short sword is kind of an unlucky draw, but seems like our racers aren't doing too bad dealing with it. It's going to be 3 hits to kill these wargs here. The wargs are always going to be the quintessential enemy that you need to kill in the prologue here. So your starting weapon usually will dictate, like, how good your starting weapon is dictated by how quickly it can kill these wargs here. So, see, Talek checks his menu.
Just jump over them, I like.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. There's a nice little detail of the new randomization. You get to see the items being taken away from you, and they're actually the right items. That's a very nice touch. Way to go, mouse.
Not the default a la carte view anymore.
Yeah. It's the little things, you know, those little details that start to add up.
It's very immersive.
Yes. Yeah, no starting weapon from the first 2 guaranteed drops.
Yeah.
And Cube of Zoe is the first relic. Wow, Talek immediately picking up a Bible with that. That is pretty sick.
Good call.
Yeah, sub-weapons are actually quite useful. Cube of Zoe is, in the newer versions of Randomizer, has shown to be quite good. You know, it gives you consistent way, well, semi-consistent way to get money as you break candles. So candles have a chance to drop money, which is always great, because there is a relic that needs to be bought at the shop. So you definitely want at least 500 money going in before the shop. That Zircon there is also going to help for money.
Can you turn down our racers' game volume a little bit? We got some complaints there.
Oh, gotcha. I can definitely do that.
Talek mainly.
There it is.
Cool. Takamitsu drop, a 2-handed sword.
That is actually trash. It's so bad.
Yeah. Our racers are probably going to opt for fists over that until we get something better.
Yeah, so far, Talek is definitely showing his prowess of both movement. Oh, he's back with the Bible. He might have wanted to keep those daggers for this fight up here, but Bible's just going to be good either way. You're going to see a Tetra Spirit cast. Oh, he's using the Bibles too.
Heck yeah.
Oh, the Bible hit actually was the last hit to kill Gaibon there. Good fight. We see romscout attempting the same fight too. Oh, perfect. Doesn't even get hit. Good showing from romscout there.
There's a question in chat as to why Dragon Blitz isn't racing. It's because we wanted to find a good seed, so we tested it out ourselves, and also Dragon Blitz is a lot more familiar with new updates since he helped test it, so I don't think it would have been fair.
No, and I'm the one putting on the whole event, and I just wanted to host. I wanted to sit back. You know, I've been playing a lot of Randomizer. I haven't had the chance to watch a lot of Randomizer, and this is my way to do that.
Yeah, he won the tournament, folks. This is his reward. He makes other people play now.
Exactly. Yeah, Talik was the first into the marble gallery, so he's showing a slight lead. There is a relic check down here. We will see what it's going to be, however. It might be useful towards progression, it might not be. Oh, that is a really nice way to break those candles. I like that.
Yeah. Bible through here is pretty OP strat.
Yeah. Oh, you can
scare the slinger bones.
Yep. Talik found that it was not the right bat relic. It looked like it could have been soul of bat, but it was actually fire of bat. Looks like Romscout's going all the way down to check it. You can check that relic through the corner of the staircase if you just peer down there. You have to be in the right position for it to show up, and it only just shows like a little bit of the relic itself. So
yeah, it's usually it's enough info to go on. Let you know if you want to pass it up or not.
Dude, these Bible strats are crazy. I'm stealing these. That's awesome. You don't even have to worry about flea men. Like, that is great. Hey, look at
Remember where you saw the Bible strats first. Maria any percent.
Yeah, go ahead and learn it. Everybody out here should learn Maria any percent. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Okay.
But yeah, so far, the start to most seeds, unless you get progression relic early on, is going to have you going all the way through what we like to call the clock rush, because it usually ends up coming back to that clock room. But what we're going to be doing here is collecting, is it 7 relics that are available in the first castle without any other progression relics in logic? Is it 7?
Yeah, I believe so. It's either... No, I think it's... in vanilla, it's 5 locations.
Gotcha. Yeah, so there's the one at the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, so at entrance there's a chance...
yeah, including Cubozoa, it's 5.
Yeah, so at entrance where the normal Cubozoa drop is, or relic is, there's a chance to get progression relic that way. There's a chance to get one where the racers just checked underneath in the marble gallery. There's 1 in the outer wall, and then there's 2 in the library. So if there isn't any progression available in the outer wall, then it's going to be the library for where they find their next means of progression. So progression looks like, in this game, if you have access to a dive kick, whether you do it through a transformation or through leapstone, that gives you access to more parts of the map. If you get Jewel of Open, that gives you more access to more parts of the map. Or if you acquire Flight, which Flight is determined by a couple different things in this game. Form of Bat is a way of getting Flight. Mist plus Power of Mist is another form of Flight. If you have a transformation plus Gravity Boots, or Leapstone plus Gravity Boots, that also counts as a form of Flight, because you can then chain Gravity Boot jumps to any height that you need, pretty much.
I just want to give an advisory here. Some of these things that Dragon Blitz is mentioning are considered more speedrun mechanics than means of progression for the randomizer. Like the untransformed dive kick and chaining Gravity Boots with an untransform. Those aren't accounted for in relic placement terms, but you're definitely going to see our racers take advantage of it if they get it.
Yeah, those are mechanics that it's not necessarily accounted for in logic. Like, it's beatable without doing those techniques, but you can get to areas quicker and more efficiently while using those techniques. So our racers will definitely be using those. As well, I guess we never really explained what the overall goal of the randomizer, like this category, is. This is glitchless spike breaker, so no glitches allowed. It's the same glitch, same glitchless rule set as we use in the speedrun. So there are certain glitches that are what we consider unavoidable or non-game breaking enough that are allowed in the speedrun. That would be mana refill glitch, which is unavoidable by our runners. Like, it can just happen and give you an advantage that way, but it's impossible to attempt to go for it, I guess.
Hydrostorm damage stacks.
Yeah, that one's also allowed. But other than that, so you're not going to see any clipping out of bounds. You're not going to be seeing any skips or anything like that. So pretty much intended.
You won't be seeing any iframes from potion abuse at the spike breaker halls either.
Yep, that is part of the definition for the category, is that you're required to get spike breaker in order to check that specific area where the silver ring normally is.
Although it's kind of more of a, kind of a legacy term at this point. Although no, I think it still applies for New randomizer.
Oh yeah, glitchless spike breaker is still, you know, because it forces people not to use the iframes abuse to do that that check over there for where silver rings normally is. So it's still an apt name for it, and our racers all are, you know what they're doing as far as that that definition goes.
Yeah, it's kind of the community agreed upon rule set.
And here is our first potential progression item. Ooh, Talik almost.
And Talik is skipping it? Is he? No, he's gonna go. Okay.
There it is.
Good. Yeah, you know, Wolf is not considered by many to be the least useful transformation, but if you have no transformations, it is a dire Wolf.
Yeah, it's great to have. It increases your movement options as well by a little bit. Gives you a dive kick mid-air. Oh, Talik's gonna go for it. See, I actually told Mouse this. I was wondering who would be the first person to go for it. Talik messes up because he's not used to not having missed there, I think. Or he messed up the timing. Yeah, he's just gonna skip it and check the...
It's worth going for it once, definitely.
Yeah. So he was going for a dive kick off of those books to do the fairy card check. So, well, he's gonna find gravity boots here, which means he won't have to actually go for that tech there. Still interesting that he went for it. I missed it. I assume Romscout also picked up the wolf, but we'll find out in a second. I'm gonna assume Romscout picked up the wolf because he's gone past it at this point.
Pretty sure he did.
Yeah. Did we take a look and see what Talik bought in the shop there?
I didn't. He bought gravity boots, obviously. I don't think he had enough money to buy much.
I saw Dark Shield was bought. Oh, is Rom gonna farm? Rom's gonna farm for the duplicator, I think, because there is a duplicator in the shop.
No, there's no way he's farming for duplicator $50 at a time. That would.
He's farming for something.
Yeah, I think he just needs a few extra dollars to buy grav boots.
Oh, really? That was it? Okay, never mind. I was shocked that he didn't. That would have been a crazy play.
I wonder if Rom is streaming from his PSIO. That'd be good. Because I wasn't paying close enough attention during the prologue, which would totally give it away because the prologue on actual PlayStation hardware takes about a year if you use a Hydrostorm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, lots of money drops there for cereal. That is interesting.
So, Rom is going back to his farming.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think he's going to go for the duplicator.
He's a farmer outstanding in his field.
Oh, yeah. Saw Talik look at his map there for a second. He has to think about what kind of route he wants to take.
Yeah, he's going what we opted to do, I believe.
Yeah, this is a pretty decent idea. With the Soul of Wolf, you can get all the way up through the clock tower. So going through the clock tower, that gives you access to Castle Keep. And Castle Keep is a pretty useful area to have open early on in a randomizer.
Definitely a prime spot.
Yep. And with this is the gravity boot chaining that we were talking about before. If you untransform, it gives you access to multiple gravity jumps as opposed to singular gravity jump after from the ground, that is. Talik's getting stuck there. The movement is quite awkward, that is for sure. It's a little stiff. You don't have air control after using your gravity jump.
Now this is a nice feature about this seed is that there are 3 sellable jewels up here.
Yep.
Which never mind. I don't think of a different seed.
Yep. Everybody's still hanging out in the library. I think Rom is finally cutting his losses from that farm session, heading out. Oh, I think he farmed up enough just to get the Dark Shield, it looks like. Yep. Yeah, it looks like most people, got the Dark Shield. That is a good call. It was $400 in the shop, and it is a very good shield because it has an active hitbox as you hold it out, and that could be useful for killing enemies. And it has one of the stronger Shield Rod spell attacks. Oh, I like that strat using the Summon Spirit. Talik jumps over the lightning sub-weapon because it is trash. It is so bad.
Probably the lowest tier of the sub-weapon.
Yep. Nice. You're going to be seeing diagonal gravity jumps from the ground. That's like a little trick that requires a kind of a... It's an interesting input. You have to do down, up, which is the normal input for the gravity jump, but then you have to hold down and forward after, and then do the jump, and that allows you to do diagonal gravity jumps from the ground.
You can see everyone trying their hand at this clock tower.
Yeah.
Serial is making his way over there now.
Oh, PC Tracks got caught under the bridge. Interesting. He's gonna have to, yeah, find another way around. Rom does some wolf movement across the bridge. That's cool. Ooh, avoids the Medusa head. Yep. And makes his way all the way up here. He's done some low percent categories. He knows how to get through here with just wolf.
He's clearly seen my succubus escape wolf only strats.
Yep. So, Talik opts to save. This is his first save so far. He's going to be making his way to do some relic checks here in the... Oh, he's doing the item checks first, actually. So, this keep is a great area to go to early because there's lots of item checks available here in the attic, and you also have 3 relic checks available so long as you have flight. So yeah, that's like 8 total item checks here in the attic. Oh, one of which is a library card. That's going to be very useful because they don't have mist yet, which means there's still a relic available to be checked in the library, so that gives them the option to go back pretty quickly.
Yeah, library cards in general are incredibly useful for this run.
Yep. There's Jewel of Open for Talik. Talik's going to be checking this katana. It's the Masamune. Ooh, nice. That's a pretty decent weapon. That's probably what he's going to be using soon enough. Decides not to put it on now because it gives you a... it lowers your defense by quite a lot, equipping any of the katanas. Or any of the powerful ones, that is. So far, everybody... yeah, the other racers seem to be...
Classic Vania pendulum strats.
Yeah. The other racers seem to be almost all aligned here in the clock tower, and Talik is just about a minute ahead. Already done a handful of checks.
He noticed that the Leapstone relic is missing, which can happen. That means that the relic at that location got moved to one of the guarded locations.
Yep. Yeah, so far everybody, every one of these racers has had the same idea.
So unoriginal.
I know. I mean, to be fair, we also took the same route, so can't even blame them.
We're not very original yet.
Nope. What weapon is Serial using? Looks to be like some sort of short sword or something.
I don't know. Definitely not short sword because it actually.
It's not the short sword, but
one of the shorter swords.
Yeah. Looks like Rom's using it too. Wasn't paying attention to what it was.
Is going the entrance way. Good call.
Yep. We'll see if he does the actual entrance check or just the alchemy lab checks. It looks like he's going for the save split, so he might be doing entrance. Yep.
Yeah, it can feel like it's sure when you have such limited movement, but
it still is an early
I'd say
check.
It's the right call here.
Yeah, because it could be anything still. When you have flight, there's the options available for the randomizer logic is quite vast. Like almost any relic spot can be the next relic spot that you need to check, so it really opens up the castle. So you just want to do like in general, if you're speedrunning the randomizer, you want to do as many checks in like a dense way as possible. So it looks like, yep, Rom's just got Jewel of Open. And I think Serial picked it up earlier. His PC Track's going out of his way for, yep, he's going to go ahead and grab the Echo of Bat. That's going to be useful. Oh, he found the Vorpal Blade. I think
Good call.
That was skipped by the other racers because
they saw... Exactly, they saw Echo of Bat and they're like, nah, I'm going to skip that, but they missed out on grabbing the Vorpal Blade.
Yep. Oh, and there's our first progression item in a relic location right here. And that's going to be Holy Glasses. Oop, there it is. Holy Glasses for Talik Zealot.
Yeah, oh, Rom picked up the Vorpal as well, I can see.
Oh, Rom did pick up the
As-
Vorpal, nice. As did
Talc is
Trax.
still out here punching zombies, though. That sucks.
Yeah. I wonder if the Dark Shield one hits the bloody zombies. It might not.
It might not.
Yeah. Oh, Romscout's going for this check. Did he pass it on his way to the keep? Looks like he did. Yeah, so he went back to go check it now. Looks like Trax is going to be doing something similar to Talc as well.
Rom's doing some interesting route divergence. I wonder where he's headed now.
Oh, he has the Jewel of Open. He might consider going to Caverns early.
Yeah, I think that's what that's the only option that makes.
Or he was just double checking or getting this relic check out of the way because he forgot it, and now he's going to go to Entrance. That's another option.
Oh yeah, now he's going. Got it.
Alrighty. So Talic's making his way up to the relic checks here in the Alchemy Lab. Oh, nothing is there. That lets you know that that relic, it just means that there's another relic behind a guarded location somewhere in the castle.
Yeah, so we're up to 2 so far.
Looks like Trax got his hands on the Holy Glasses as well. I didn't see if Serial went to go do the entrance check or not yet.
I wasn't looking. I don't believe he did. He might be saving it for when he's in Caverns, though.
Maybe. That is another option. Yeah. Yeah, someone in chat is surprised that you can get Holy Glasses. That's the whole thing about 2.0. Anything can be anywhere now. Skill of Wolf. You know, Skill of Wolf is actually going to come in handy since right now the only transformation they have is Wolf, so...
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're just joining us, this is, if you're unfamiliar with this new randomizer update, then you're not alone. All of our racers have also never played on this update. It was just released about 40 minutes ago.
Yep.
And we tested it in private, me and Blitz. And yeah, it was pretty secretive, trying to keep it, trying to be coy about when it was going to be released. Just for your entertainment, chat. I hope you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Grabbing that skill.
Nice, nice.
Rom on his way back.
Okay.
Talic is playing with fire here, doing the gravity boots check first, while the clockroom door was open.
Yeah, and that's going to be a gold ring. Or silver ring.
Silver.
Oops. That's the silver ring.
Man, you are colorblind.
A little bit. So there's yeah. So the reason why that's risky is if the clock room switches. Oh, there it is. Oh, he didn't make it in time.
I called it.
That is awful.
Playing with fire, and yeah, he's gonna just opt to sit here and wait. Probably the best move, but this will give our other. Oh no, he's gonna farm maybe.
He's thinking about what he should do, if he should go to Caverns or not, because of that mistake. That's a tough one. I was going to recommend that he transform into Wolf and then gravity jump, because the way that the clock room works is it won't close on you, even if it's time for the statue to close in on you, until you touch the ground. So if you stay in air, like by transforming into Wolf and then gravity jumping out, then...
but he has no air control, so it would be...
You would just be like gravity jumping into the corner over and over again, but it's better than having it close in on you. Yeah.
No, I honestly think he just did it in the wrong order. He should have done the once he went gravity boots check first, I was like, no, he's not getting into all rocks.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but Talic's gonna make the most out of his decision here. Goes out of his way for the fire mail. Could be useful. Gives you fire resistance, and the bosses such as Alrox and Cerberus do fire moves. So looks like Serial Masticator is gonna be the first into the Alrox quarters though, so go
Not
ahead.
beaten by tracks by like. Oh no, Serial is first. So
Yep.
I got my stream switched up in my brain.
Yep. So let's go ahead and take a look at what he's up to. Doing these item checks over here, it looks like he's still using Darkblade as his means of attacking. So, got Crystal Cloak there. The swaggier of cloaks, in my opinion.
Yeah, Crystal Cloak is such a winner.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's quite a fit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Trax went straight to the Aurochs Quarter item or relic check, and it is going to be missed there. So. Yeah, with PC Trax's setup, it's gonna be interesting how he dispatches these bosses. He's probably just gonna mash on them, you know, mash that sword at him. Oh yeah, look at that mashing. Minotaur and Werewolf did not stand a chance.
No, that was way too fast. Cheating.
Waits to skip the cutscene. Interesting. Probably had an itch or something he needed to scratch. And there is Mist. So that's going to give them a much easier form of flight to maneuver with than just, you know, using the wolf.
Just the Mist solves the last mile problem. Like, gravity boots can take you all over the castle, but when you need it to like precision place yourself somewhere, it is not very good.
Mm-hmm.
So Mist you can use to just eke into an area.
And on top of that, Mist is required in order to do certain checks, like the Soul of Bat check is required. You need Mist for that one. In order to get into the room with the Silver Ring, you for that Silver Ring check, you do need Mist as well. It can be useful also if you want to do the Dark Room to get to Spikebreaker. You can use Power of Mist to get through there if you know the layout of the Spike Maze.
Guys, I'm really awful.
Rom,
Oh.
heading to Olrox now. No, I'm sorry, Arena now.
I'm awful.
Yep.
No, you can't do that. That's too early.
Here, you can hear a little bit
God,
of the racers coming through from the Discord here.
And Trax is making miles here on his way to Olrox. But I believe, did he go to Arena?
Trax, yeah, he did go to Arena. He has missed
Oh, wow.
or missed. Yeah, he's
He's doing
zooming.
pretty good now.
Yep.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. This Olrox fight should be
Oh, I
really
forgot I
simple
had
for him
that.
with Vorpal.
Mm-hmm.
Vorpal is a great weapon. It's not like Chrysogrim great, but it is. You know, it's not like the auto.
The thing that's nice about it is it goes as fast as you're able to press the button. So the faster you're able to mash, the more damage you're going to get out of it.
Chrysogrim is just Vorpal Blade with turbo.
Yeah. It's Vorpal Blade, but cheating. So we're going to see what relic hides behind Aurochs here. And it's going to be Ring of Vlad. So that is going to be our first Vlad relic we're going to see. You need all 5 of the Vlad relics in order to get into the fight with Dracula in the second castle.
Yeah, that's something to mention. The old relic like ability locks on the second castle locations before the 2.0 update, they were Jewel of Open, Mist, Bat, and Echo. And now they're only Holy Glasses and Flight. So that means they're quite a bit more options as far as what can be in second castle. And I'll leave that to your imagination.
Yep. Yeah, with this new randomizer logic, there are potential seeds where you have to take multiple trips to the second and first castles back and forth, so... And that would be required in logic. Oh, they did get the rib already. It was in the elevator earlier. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, if I miss anything, just let me know in chat, because it can be difficult to keep track of all 4 racers at the same time.
General.
Yeah, we're crowdsourcing this production here.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. PC Tracks is going back through Coliseum to get to the start of Aurochs quarters after checking both the relics and Aurochs quarters.
Yeah, I guess he likes the loop
Using
of
the
it.
attack button.
Yeah.
Use gravity boots.
Yeah, it seems like the
Oh,
next
great.
place that they need to go is either back to the library with Mist or to the catacombs. Most racers will probably put off going to the caverns and catacombs early without Merman Statue, because Merman Statue is one of the relics that you need to do a check in the caverns. Oh, look at that. Tracks. So smart. Save this for later.
Yep, good call.
That was a good call.
Check out the big brain on track.
There's his silver ring. Yeah, so far he's just been playing real solid and making good moves throughout the castle. Movement's
Yeah,
been great.
Trax is definitely a contender for first at this point. But there is, we are very much early game.
Oh yeah.
The seed has basically not begun yet.
Yeah, it looks like Trax is setting up to make his way to the caverns.
Oh, hell yes. I love this scene.
You can overhear Manly enjoying himself with this seed. That was good to hear.
The viewers probably love it.
Yep.
Fact about the new audio.
It must be that Trax's audio is streaming the Discord server, but that's fine. We can listen in on the other racers as well.
Oh, I'm streaming.
Oh, that's true, yeah. It's coming through Trax's audio as well, just for heads up, but...
I can message him and stop.
It's fine.
It's like
It's not a
an
big
echo.
deal. No, no, no. I just have yours, the one that you're streaming muted, so there's no echo.
Oh,
It's really slow. Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna see Trax going into the caverns here, and oh, that's gonna be an a la carte shield. Has the same exact sprite as the a la carte shield. So that's gonna give the racers a little bit of a bad feeling in the pit of their stomachs. I know that feeling very well, where all you want is the a la carte shield, so you can use the a la carte shield rod spell, but nope. And I'm pretty sure shield rod is in the shop for, I think it's 10k or
Yep.
yeah,
yeah, 10k.
if my memory from the other day serves me well.
Alright. Talik trolled by the a la carte shield.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, it looked like Talik lost quite a bit of time waiting for the cavern store, but it looks like he's catching up quite soon. Oh, we're seeing a
Ron is
big brain play from Romscout here. Oh, I was
Yeah.
wondering who would do it. It looks like Romscout's going all the way to the
He's
second
going-
castle.
Yeah, he's going express to second castle. This is cool. I can't wait to see what he finds.
This is... I didn't expect any of the racers to do this, honestly. This is awesome.
Yeah, I thought they would hundo first castle as far as they, as much as they could.
Romscout here with the 300 IQ plays, because there are all sorts of different things that can be in the second castle, so
Oh yes.
we'll
the
see
second
what he
castle has
finds.
surprises. This is very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, having Holy Glasses as a drop, that gives you access to the second castle pretty much anytime you have flight, so this is a huge divergence so far. Serial opted to go back to the library. Both PC Tracks and Talik are in the caverns, and Romscout's all the way in the second castle.
And at this point, they're all pretty much on equal footing. It's just there's the possibilities have really branched off for this seed, which is cool.
I like that
It's very
romscout
recommended.
goes out of his way to get that teleporter here at the beginning of the second castle. That is going to be huge
Yeah.
for coming
is
back to the first
integral.
castle, if that is, required, which obviously he's going to need to come back to do some more checks.
I think Rom is using some. He's using his social IQ
Oh, yeah.
to reason out what we've done with the seed,
Oh, yeah.
and he's
He's
betting
making-
on there being goodies in second castle,
Oh, yeah.
which he's not wrong.
No. I think he's just making a hard read on what kind of seed we would give them, so...
Yeah, I think he's got a pretty good idea of the people we are,
Oh, yeah.
or
this
at least the person I am.
I want to be clear, I did state my concerns with this seed beforehand, but, my hands are tied. This is the rando dev himself, after all. I can only,
That's right.
I can only do so much to prevent what the racers are going to be going through here.
Also, thanks for all your help testing this out. I really got to hand it to Blitz.
Oh.
He put in a lot of work helping me test this out.
Thank you for getting the randomizer update done in time,
Yeah, that took a lot of effort, but we made it.
We did make it, and this is the fruits of our labor right here.
Rom is tearing through second castle so far. This is great.
Yeah. Oops. A little bit of a misstep there. Has to watch the load screen one more time, but yeah. Luckily enough, the items given in this seed were good enough, Like, Vorpal Blade is good enough to get through pretty much any of the bosses in any part of the game.
And we can see gold ring drop.
There
from
is
Medusa.
gold ring. So now romscout has options when he gets back to the first castle. He can do the holy glasses check.
When he gets back, we don't know if he needs to,
Yeah, it is.
but it's a good bet. It's a good bet that he will.
Looks like Trax found Merman statue. Talk's gonna be there in just a second. Looks like Serial is deciding what he wants to buy.
He's going shopping. I mean,
shopping.
these are tough times. You got to stress buy every now and again.
Yep.
He's
Looks
looking
like
for toilet paper. I'm sure.
he's made himself a budget. Really wants to afford that duplicator, but does he have enough money? Did he set aside enough money for Mana Prism as well? Sometimes you want it all, but goes out of his way for the Shield Rod. Does he
There
have...
are a couple mana prisms just lying around on the seed, which is good. So if he doesn't buy one here, he might be able to find one.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Serial definitely went for the duplicator. Yep, I 100% agree.
He's optimizing damage output here. Good call.
Yep. Shuriken's decent usable item, but with the duplicator you can throw as many as you would like.
I love the diversity of the routes here. Like,
Oh yeah.
you got two people in caverns, one in library, and Rom like in a different castle completely.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's so early in the seed.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is everything that I was hoping for out of the racers. Yeah, so far Talik is basically doing the same route I did on my first playthrough. Oh, a library card drop from the Frozen Half.
Yeah, I discovered that today. That was pretty cool.
That is definitely a good drop, because going back to the library is pretty integral. Especially if Talik decides to go to the second castle anytime soon. It is the fastest way to get back to the first castle. What's Romscout doing to Akbadon? Oh, using the Masamune. Nice. All you had to do was throw the daggers, honestly. You throw like 20 daggers and Akbadon's dead.
Yeah, Aquadon can't take a dagger.
No. Let's see how... what's going to be spawned here from Akbadon.
Let's see what he gets.
I know what it's going to be, and I'm very excited, but the suspense is killing me, even though I know exactly what it's going to be.
Oh yeah,
There it is.
we have Soul of Bat in second castle, and now Rom is zooming.
Yeah, this is huge. I like that Talik is taking advantage of the wolf movement, because there is no bat in first castle. He has all the wolf relics, and he can use that to also go fast, but...
Not as fast as Rom. Oh wow, that dodge.
Yep. No, yeah, Talik and Trax are definitely taking a very standard route so far. Romscout, he's on another planet right now.
Unconventional, unorthodox.
Talik, you can see in your bottom left of the screen there, got the spike breaker. So that's going to make the spike room trivial for him when he gets there.
Rom says, new update, new route.
Yep, I like it.
Screw this, I'm going to second castle.
Opens up that teleporter for later use. That means once he gets all the Vlad relics, he'll be able to come back here and quickly get to the Dracula fight. I probably missed like tons of like relic stuff that happened between
There's so much
Talik and
going on.
Trax. Yeah,
I
I
can't be blamed for.
you know I put the tracker up on screen as like a a pleasantry, but honestly I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep up with it the entire race. At a certain point I'm just gonna have to sit back and just enjoy the chaos.
That's chat's job.
Yep.
And Talik using that cool
Oh yeah,
wolf movement.
zooming on through here. It eats up your mana every time you run into an enemy, but it is quite fast. Talik goes out of his way for that item check there. Nice. I didn't see, was that a full save from Rom? Is he going to be doing the save split here?
No, it looked like it was just for. Actually, no, I was watching Talik now.
Yeah, I think he did the full save. If my ears serve me right. Talik coming up on a relic check here, potential relic check. And it is another library card, but he has plenty, so he's gonna not keep that library card. Instead, he's gonna reset because he saved earlier. This is known as a save split.
He knows he's gonna get a dupe later, so
Yep.
the one library card he has will take him through the rest of it.
Yeah, here in the speedrunning community, we call that save split because you save beforehand and it splits your route off from where you would normally go. Romscout, oh no. How's he going to handle Beelzebub? Beelzebub has...
Alright.
Oh, he's just going to wing smash him. Okay. I don't know if he has enough MP to finish him off with just wing smashes, though. It requires like almost 9 wing smashes from his full health.
He does have Warped Blade, so he could... Yeah, he's going to do this strat, which is totally going to work.
Yep.
Ooh, if he's careful not to get hit by the bees. Not the bees.
The bees. Yeah. Okay, there you go. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. There it is. Nice.
We can see Talik equipped Spikebreaker and is going to Spikebreaker location using Spikebreaker. So that's new.
Yep, that is something you would not see before this. And just like that, Leapstone for Rom. And he's thinking about keeping it. Looks like he's save splitting for it. Wow.
Yeah, he's just looking for those Vlad relics. He wants to end the seed.
Oh yeah. I mean, the potential is there, so. He's already in the second castle. He doesn't want to waste any time that he doesn't have to.
Yeah. But, you know, Rom is pretty rusty at Rando. He hasn't, like, back when the randomizer was new, he was streaming it pretty regularly. But, you know, lately he's been doing other stuff. So he's a little bit out of form. So what's good about that is pretty much all our racers are on equal footing here. Nobody really knows what the hell's going on.
Yeah, nobody knows except Romscout a little bit more than the rest of them.
That's true. Rom actually has the edge here.
Yeah. That early bat is going to be integral because he will be able to check all of second castle pretty much, like, and then go back to first castle and clean up whatever he has left over. And then once he comes back to the second castle for the second time, he has all the teleporters open, all the movement that he did the first time. He doesn't have to do all over again. Just saves on some backtracking.
Trax is finishing up Grand Falloon.
Yep, and he's going to find that library card there.
Yeah, depending on what you found, I guess the correct play would have been to get Spikebreaker first and then Grand Falloon, then use the library card if you hadn't earlier.
Yeah.
But it seems like Grand Floon first is the community sanctioned route.
Yeah, for the most part, you can do a save split at the beginning of the catacombs, and then reset on Grand Floon. Beforehand, the spike breaker was required, and it was always in its vanilla location, so that's where that route kind of came from. So I think everybody's still just using that route because
Yeah,
that's what they're
they're
used
using
to.
what's familiar.
Yep.
Yeah.
But this new logic shakes things up a lot. So
Oh yeah, a lot.
Serial stumbles upon the merman statue.
Good, good.
Yeah, Rom still hasn't done any of the caverns yet, though. But he'll be able to do
Yeah.
it quicker than the rest of the racers here because he has Bat.
Yeah, he really. That was great. That was such a good call on his part. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I didn't expect anybody to think about going to the second castle early.
That's why we wanted Rom in this race.
Yep.
A wild card.
Talik's down to just 2 potential checks, it seems like, looking at his map there.
Yeah. Yeah, just Death and Oh, a doppelganger, right?
No, sorry. Yeah, actually, yeah. Those are the only Death and Galamoth, or no, he still has Doppelganger 40, Force of Echo,
Yeah, oh yeah.
and then Death and then Galamoth. My bad. Oh, Serial's
So close.
finally stumbling upon that holy glasses. He did save them for
Final.
later. Yep. He was saving those for later. It looks like Talik in the first castle though only has 2 checks left. Is I think what I was trying to say before. But yeah, actually he already checked the merman statue or the holy symbol check and then reset. So he only has the 1 left. So he's probably going to be going to chapel to do the silver ring check right now.
Yeah.
Romscout's looking for Masamune to do more damage.
Good call here.
Yep.
Yeah, Doppelganger 40. Now that Doppelganger 40 is part of this randomizer, it also shakes things up because he can be a pain.
Yep. If you have a stopwatch, he is very trivial. But if you don't have that stopwatch, oh, it looks like Talik's going to the second castle. He's skipping the silver ring check.
Good. Nice.
So Talik's going to be the second into the second castle. That means, Romscout is still checking a lot of the stuff in the second castle, and he hasn't found much as far as progression goes. So it's very possible that Talik can still bring this back and win it, so long as he goes the proper route and gets Bat early on, which he probably will.
Yeah, if he does, there is just with every seed, there's a right way to do it.
What's Romscout doing? He's saving again for the Force of Echo check? No, he's just refilling MP. That makes sense. For a second, I thought he was skipping Force of Echo.
For this seed, I gotta say the solution is not obvious. In fact, it's Rom is definitely the closest so far.
Yep.
But he's going. He's doing a lot of checks, which in retrospect are obviously useless.
Yep. But the racers don't know that, and that's the part of the randomizer. It's you got to go and check and see what's over there. And there's another Vlad piece for Romscout. Only missing 2 now. Very close to being in that end game state. Yeah, go mode in this randomizer is all you need to do is be able to get to the second castle and have all 5 Vlad relics, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, the new update also introduces a win condition, and as far as calculating the complexity target of a seed, and the win condition for for the safe logic, which is what we usually just play on, is holy glasses and all 5 Vlad relics. So that's what you need. That's what you need to beat this game. If you're doing it glitchly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I honestly am
Pretty cool that Using skill and power of Wolf through second castle is the fastest movement, and that's exactly what we see Talik do.
Oh yeah.
Up until he gets the Soul of Bat.
Interesting, using Power of Sire as his main form of damage. That's quite nice.
And Holy Wonders.
Yeah. Yeah, romscout never picked up that duplicator because he never went back to the library. He beelined it all the way to the second castle, so. There's gold ring for Talik.
Shouldn't have an issue with Galamoth, though. Good. He's got a good weapon for it. And it's a card.
Yep, it's a familiar card. Romscout bonking a little bit and getting hit by those bats. Yeah, this room is easily the hardest room in the vanilla game to do Alucard's best movement through. But Romscout makes it work. He's a little rusty in the all bosses movement. Oh, but he gets... Is he going to get this side of the... There he goes, yep. Almost. Close enough. It's always nice to see fluid Alucard movement. But I'm biased, I like fluid Alucard movement. Serial finally doing the check behind Galamoth. Interesting.
Grand Floon.
Grand Floon. Sorry, Galamoth in the second castle. It's because that's where Romscout's going, that's where it was on my mind.
He is the Grand Floon up first cast.
Interesting that Talik decides to kill the Crossamon there right before fighting.
He's deciding to kill the stream.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, multiple users of the Power of Sire. Just trying to destroy the bitrate. Make the game look... make the stream look all pixelated, but... What is Talik doing? There he goes.
Welcome to the Headbanger's Ball.
Yep. This is how you deal with Galamoth. He just wants to rock out with the rest of us.
You can see Serial doing miss strats, even though... did he not pick up Spike Breaker?
He probably just didn't equip it.
Yeah, sure. You know, this is probably just as fast as going into and Spike Breaker.
Yeah. And there it is. Talik finally finds Bat. I'm sure that's a huge relief for him. He's also probably really pissed right now that it took him this long. Wow, that took a while. Galamoth has a lot of health. Let's see what's behind Galamoth here. And that's going to be Poison Cloud. Yeah. Gas Cloud, the vanilla item there. So Romscout has done all of the checks in the second castle. If he has a library card, he should probably use it. Otherwise, he's going to have to teleport back to castle entrance.
Yeah, it's going to cost a little bit of time. I don't think he had the opportunity to pick up a library card like our other racers did.
No.
And judging by Rom's frame rate through this area, I think it's pretty obvious he is playing on console.
Yeah, his aspect ratio was the console aspect ratio, and I didn't have to crop it or anything like that, so I think he is playing on PlayStation.
Heck yeah.
Good.
On PSIO.
Yeah, playing this game on
investment.
playing this game on console is nice. I will admit it is always a treat.
Playing the randomizer on console is a lot of fun.
Yep. Looks like PC Tracks is next into the second castle. Yeah, Rom searching his menu for a library card, doesn't have one. Yeah, so far I just double checked in the Discord, nobody has finished the race yet. So all of our racers are still chugging along.
I don't mean to diminish our other racers, but I'm willing to bet that our finishers are on stream right now.
Oh yeah, these are the cream of the crop as far as SotN randomizer runners, so it would not surprise me. It would be a very big upset if any of the racers that are not on stream here ended up winning it all. But,
And by upset, we mean we'd be thrilled. It'd be great.
yeah,
But it would not. It would be very unexpected.
it'd be unexpected, and I mean, to be fair, knowing this logic and how unprepared our racers were, it's probably the most expected time for a quote-unquote upset to happen.
Talek considered safe splitting at Leapstone, but he just couldn't resist.
Leapstone honestly helps so much with movement. It's very useful. It probably will save the amount of time that he is spending to go back to the save room that he's probably save split on. Plus, he has infinite mana prisms, which helps his movement speed up quite dramatically. So
Yeah,
I agree with this choice.
Yeah, I agree. Talek is privy to the new safe split info that we know, which is safe splitting is for the most part not as useful as we once considered it.
Yeah, it's good, especially if you don't have Bat and don't have a lot of mana, but he has both, so therefore it's usually just faster to wing smash wherever you need to go to. Yeah. Right now it's kind of up in the air who is winning. I think romscout has a slight lead because he's already cleared all of second castle and now he just needs to clean up the first castle. But he has a lot more of the first castle to clean up as the other runners are finishing up the first castle right now.
Yeah, and
Serial finds nothing at the silver ring check, and that was the only thing keeping him in the first castle, so that's a big waste of time.
But Rom, yeah, he had that early gas with the Bat Relic from going to second castle first, but at this point his tank is running out of steam. Because he doesn't have duplicator or mana prisms like Tara, who also has Bat now.
Yeah. Yeah, romscout's missing out on the duplicator. Is he going to get it right now? Is that what he's doing? Yeah, he's going to the library right now, so he'll be able to get his duplicator. He probably has plenty of money after searching through most of the castle, but we'll see. Yeah, the route divergence is actually insane.
Yeah. All over the place, which is definitely it's something I was hoping would happen.
Oh yeah. Does anybody in the chat happen to know where Eye of Vlad is? I think it was somewhere in the first castle. I just cannot remember. To see who has gotten it.
I don't believe anyone's gotten Eye of Vlad yet.
Somebody has to have, considering.
I don't think so. Okay.
No.
I'm pretty sure. If I know the seed.
No, yeah. I mean, you know the seed. You do.
A little.
A little bit.
I could be thinking of a relic, but there is a certain relic in a certain location.
Oh yeah, there is. Well, I know where the last relic is, yeah.
I thought that, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I'm just trying to remember if the racers here should have access to 3 or 4 relics. So I'm trying to get in the mindset of where specifically romscout is, where Talek is, because they seem to be the two front runners with Serial and Trax slightly behind. What did Trax do? Did he used his library card after getting the gold ring? Oh shit! Trax might actually pull ahead with this.
Yeah, that was a good move because
now he can full clear the first castle because he knows his only check left is right there, and then he can continue on through the second castle. That's brilliant. Let's see how this pays off for him.
Yeah, he's kind of limited in movement still, but yeah, he'll have the most map completion.
Yeah, if romscout remembers to do the Holy Glasses check, which I'm sure he will, that's where he should be heading next. BC Trax has it. It was at Holy Symbol. Oh, so there was a Vlad relic at Holy Symbol. Gotcha.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of something else.
So that means everybody who's cleared the caverns should have it, hopefully. So that means romscout, who hasn't cleared the... Wait, romscout's not doing... Oh, he's not doing it. He's not doing the holy glasses check.
Must be thinking he missed something somewhere else.
Yeah. I'm also being told that romscout skipped duplicator. Ooh, his lead
Yeah,
might
he
be
did.
slowly vanishing.
Yeah, his tank's running out of gas at this point.
Yeah, his 700 IQ play can only get him so far ahead. Interesting. Let's see where Trax is ending
I'm
up.
surprised. I'm surprised Rom hadn't done the gold ring check earlier.
Yeah. So hard of
Oh well, of course he hasn't done any of the caverns yet. So
yeah. Yeah. He should have both silver and gold ring though, right? Because gold or silver ring was in the above the where holy or what is it called? Gravity boots.
yeah, it was like gravity boots, and
So-
he got gold ring from Medusa, so he
Yeah.
has access to the center cube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going to be Power of Wolf here. So Trax is going to be doing this check, which gives him 4 out of the 5 Vlad relics. He's just missing the heart once he gets it. Oh, I accidentally spoiled it. Oops. But yeah, let's see what's behind Holy
Yeah.
Glasses, guys. Nobody knows. Who knows what it could
Thanks
be?
a lot.
Oops.
Ruined.
Yeah. Yeah, I spoiled it, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna ban myself from my own stream.
After I gave everyone in the race channel a total rundown, including no spoilers,
Wow.
and all along,
All along. I was just waiting
was-
for my chance to spoil it in front of everybody. That's what it was.
was.
That's always a nice way to kill Scylla. If you have Bat, you can just wing smash into her and she
Please don't
dies.
block her.
Romscout might soft lock actually. Hopefully he saved beforehand, because the save split isn't bad to do, but it's also not. Uh-oh, he soft locked.
No, did he?
Yeah, he did. If the water's lowering like that,
No, he didn't.
he didn't? Oh,
No,
never
he's
mind.
good.
Interesting. Normally when the
He's on
water's
the blob.
okay, never mind. That's usually an indicator of the soft lock happening if the water's at its peak. Once
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
into the room, so it looked like it was going to be
No,
the soft
he
lock.
waited. He waited long.
Yeah, there we go. Interesting strat that Talik's implementing here to kill Galmoth. Just slashing with Masamune. Probably his highest single slash damage sword.
He's got to be careful because it doesn't have the best rhythm for this.
Yeah, you have to keep the rhythm up, because if you let Galmoth start walking away, he gets out of the stun lock. So
Yeah, he'll open up the pit.
if
He'll
you
stop headbanging.
yeah,
and open up the pit. You don't want that.
you don't want him to open up the pit, no. If you want to keep the infinite going, you got to keep the motherfucking rhythm up. That is for
Light.
sure. Light punch. Oh, there's that library card drop for Romscout. That could actually be quite integral, because I don't know if he has one on him right now or not. I think we missed it, but Trax definitely got the Tooth of Vlad.
Serial's got gold ring.
Serial does have gold ring. Good, good.
This is some crazy coverage we're seeing from Rom. He's been all over Second Castle, and he's just now going to Merman statue. I mean, Holy Symbol location.
Yeah.
After getting Vanilla Merman.
Yep.
Yeah, this seed is an interesting mix of vanilla and who the hell else knows.
Yeah. Talik's doing what I wanted Rom to do. He's using his library card here because he just finished up all the checks in the second castle. So with this,
Yeah, that
I
was-
think Talik might be taking the lead. Because he only
Yeah,
has
no.
one check, or 2 checks left technically, because he still hasn't done the Spike Breaker room. But if I know Talik, he's going to do the right call right here. He's going to do what's closest, which is probably the Holy Glasses check. So
Yeah.
this could be his chance to pull ahead. So let's go ahead and check that out. Because, yeah, he should have Heart of Vlad as well, so let me update that. So it all comes down to how quickly can Romscout find his last relic versus Talik, I think, right now. Because they're both in the first castle, and I think they're both only looking for that one relic. And right now, Talik is a lot closer. Oh, Talik's going to be using the fast wolf movement through here. Is he going to... keep the momentum and transform into bat? Please do. Oh, heck yeah. That is always nice. Always nice to look at. Uh-oh.
What?
Did Talik forget something? Why is everyone
Was
going
he
back to the
saving
caverns?
Symbol?
Or is he doing a save split? Or something?
He could be using it to save split here, although it seems... No, he's not.
What did he forget in caverns?
I think he missed the holy symbol.
Oh, so he's going back for... Okay. Yeah, he's doing the holy symbol check, and then... Yep. Interesting. He already broke it.
Serial's got to be really careful. Okay, good. He's got an elixir.
Heaven's Sword, get baited. Absolutely nobody likes the Heaven's Sword. Absolutely nobody likes it. There's not a single person that thinks it's cool, and if they do, they're wrong.
Now, 2 Heaven Swords on there. Everyone can agree. It's amazing.
It's fine. Still mediocre damage, but at least it looks cool. Nice soul steals there to keep his health up. Oh, it looks like Rom and Talik are converging here. Yeah, on this relic check, which this was the Tooth of Vlad. Here it is. So that means... Wait a minute. That means Eye of Vlad is the other...
Friggin' told you.
Dude,
No one listens to me.
I'm spaghettiing this whole tracker thing. I'm sorry, guys. I tried. It's really hard to keep track of all 4 runners.
Someone in chat lied to you.
I've been lied to.
I see what you did there.
Oh, Talik had library cards, so he used that to leave? Interesting. Is he gonna do...
Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder if he...
Oh, I know what he's gonna do.
To do next.
He's doing a Silver Ring first. So this gives Romscout a chance to catch up. We have our first forfeit. I'm not sure how long ago that happened, but ASD had to forfeit, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Probably was like
happened?
probably a death, like a bad death, and was too far away from a save room. That's usually what causes forfeits here. Yeah. There's a good chance that Oh, wait. Where's Talik teleporting to? No, he's not doing... Wait, he could still do Silver Ring from here. It depends if he goes up or down. He's going down! Oh, this could be it. I don't see how he can mess this up. It looks like he's going to the right place.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Good strat. Library card to teleporter. So all rocks. To cube. All right, he's got it. He's got the idea.
Yep, this is gonna be it.
My goal for the seed is that we will remember it always, and in fact, it will end up being a yardstick for how we measure seeds in the future. I want people to say, "I got another metal clock."
Oh yeah.
Also, what a rad seed name.
Yeah, what a rad seed, indeed. This is crazy. Yeah, Romscout having to do all these first castle checks is leaving Talik with, there it is, the last Vlad relic. So now all he needs to do is go to the second castle, and he's set. The first person to get into go mode right here will be Talik, yeah. So that's all the Vlad relics. He just needs to get his butt to the second castle and kill Dracula.
Is Talik stream dying for you too, or is it just happening for me?
Oh, it's just for you. I'm perfectly... Yeah, I haven't dropped any frames from him or anything like that.
Alright, I'm gonna
Probably have to reset it, yeah.
That's better.
Wow. Romscout with this crazy lead, and it looks like it just wasn't enough.
Oh. Did I just see a cross sub weapon on Track's
That is,
stream? Oh my god.
yo, using cross to kill Beelzebub is pretty hype.
We finally found a use for cross, everybody. That's the highlight of the stream right there. Someone
yeah.
clip that.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Ben Otten. Yes, to reiterate, what is essential for Go mode for this randomizer is all you need is Holy Glasses and all of the 5 Vlad relics. And obviously some form of flight to get around the second castle, but, you know. But right now, that's what Talik's got. He's in the second castle with all 5 Vlad relics, and he's the first to do so. I'm going to keep an eye on our race chat to see if somebody sneakily finishes before Talik, but unless that happens,
that'd be amazing.
Yeah. Somebody snipes the win from him. Uh-oh, PC Trax is in the Nova Skeleton hallway, and he was messing up some movement there. The last thing you want is, you know...
Yeah. Don't want to get your toes crushed and then your face blasted by a dick laser.
Wow, Talik is just zooming. He's got all the mana he needs. He's got all the relics. Romscout's finally finished visiting the shop. He's got that opal. Should be able to afford that duplicator if he remembers it's there. Mana Prism? Oh, he bought 2 Mana Prisms! Does he already have the duplicator? Please tell me he has duplicator. Did he not see that it was in the shop? Oh no, Romscout, no!
And maybe he missed it.
Dang, that's unfortunate. So Talik might be finishing up here, and he may be the first to do so unless somebody snipes him. But there are still prizes out there for 2nd and 3rd. So, interestingly enough, we see Serial and PC Trax both doing this Doppelganger fight. And Doppelganger, he can give you the business if you're not prepared for it. Looks like PC's got a good loop going. Oh, but he's just DPing out of the corner every single time. Invincible startup on that, both the wing smash and the gravity jump.
Doppelganger used to be a boss that was completely ignored in Rando, and now he's a boss that you have to plan ahead for how you're going to tackle him.
Oh, yeah. Normally you can loop his AI. Soul Steal from Talik.
And some weapons being much more successful at that loop than others.
Yeah. Yeah, PC Trax is still just... I think he has to heal. Because he's taking so much damage and he's looking for some way to heal. Elixir, there it is.
Are you cool with me dragging Talik into this? Oh no, wait, I'm not able to drag people into our. I guess we could go into. We can move over in the race.
We can invite him to the call as well once he's finished.
Okay, I'll leave it to you because I.
Yeah, we can just invite him to the call so that way there isn't. Because I don't want to do it in the race channel so people don't hear us. Yeah. So we can just add him to the call. But yeah. Yep. Unless something crazy happens where Talik ends up dying.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
He just has to survive phase 2.
It's not like he's fighting Doppelganger.
It's true.
And
it's
he
true.
did it. Talik wins the first Rando 2.0 race.
Nice. And that is an hour and 14-minute seed. Congrats.
Pretty good.
Honestly,
Pretty good time.
That's faster than I was able to do it. GG's to Talik. So he may be the first to complete the seed, but Romscout might be soon behind him. Because this is going to be his last Vlad relic.
Yeah, he's looking at like 3 or 4 minutes left.
Yep. So we'll see how that pans out for him as we see the conclusion to this.
What were Lisa's last words?
You know,
There's a lot of debate.
There's a lot of debate. No historians were really there to accurately record what happened. It's all just eyewitness testimony.
Which is unreliable.
It's unreliable. It really is.
We're talking about like
It's happened hundreds of
200 years ago.
you know. Did they even speak English or just like a proto version of English or well, I guess for them it'd be some version of Germanic, but either way.
Yeah, most likely. We'll have to ask Salik. He would know.
Yeah. You want to
He would know
actually
at least his last words were.
Yeah, you want to invite him to the call?
Can you?
Let me see. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hello, mouse? You still there? Didn't work. Hold up. Let me figure this out.
We got this.
Is there a way to? Yeah, if I try and call him, it kicks me out of this call. Hold on. How do you?
Let's make a new call where we invite. Oh, by the way, Trax is probably going to finish second.
Oh, snap! All of a sudden, Trax made it all the way over there.
That was fast. I wasn't paying attention, and now he's going to finish the game.
I know. That is crazy. Let's pop in and hear what he is up to. Yeah, how do you Discord? I've never done it before.
Bro, I don't know. I think we should just go into
The race chat.
the race channel. Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Or not the race channel, but one of the other.
Oh yeah, we can do like speed gaming or general or something like that.
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay, let's just go to general.
I expected that.
Wow,
I'll drag Talik in here.
Gotcha.
Not yet, I believe.
Oh, he's here. Hey, congrats.
Congrats, man.
Finished.
I cannot believe I won.
That
I
yeah.
don't understand.
You
did
have
really good.
you have no clue from our screen.
I
It was
feel like I hit the anti-jackpot almost. And I lucked out. I don't know if
Yeah,
you guys know
you
this,
absolutely
really.
did.
yeah.
Accidentally went another teleporter ahead.
I just died.
Oh yeah.
The first gas.
I don't know what
Nice.
to say.
So
Nice.
I was actually gonna go to Silver Ring first.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I thought
really
your
unfortunate.
plan was originally. And
Depending on
then
where I
Yeah.
The
saved.
teleporter.
Trax finishes
Oh,
second. Wow.
That's brilliant. GG Trax. I'll drag him in.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, but Talik, you missed the prize. Do you
That's
want to hear what you won now?
I guess so.
Well,
$100 cash.
Nice.
Yep.
Hey, congrats,
GG,
Trax.
GG's.
Finish second.
GG's, man. That was you kind of just came out of nowhere to finish up there. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was a very entertaining seed.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
I will just say I stated my concerns with Mouse about the seed beforehand.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't sign off 100% on what went down there, but you know, you guys handled
That was
it.
expected to some extent.
Yeah, I'm
But the odds
oh
were
yeah.
not kind.
Yeah, when you guys look back at the VOD, someone definitely expected it, that's for sure.
I'm
And
surprised no one went early. and
oh,
got-
they did. Romscout did
Yeah. Rom
Why
Rom
should
was
I
the first
finish
one to
it?
second castle.
because
Because he
he
cleared
still
out second castle with no like easy access to mana.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
He didn't have the duplicator at that point.
I mean, my logic was I have many locations in First Castle still,
Mhm.
so this is better to do.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good call. I think it was the right decision as far as having an entertaining race goes, because we got to see like such a diversity in routes,
Mhm.
and he put on so much gas early on as far as his movement goes, but then ran out of steam pretty fast by
Yeah.
clearing the castle.
Yep. And no access to mana definitely slowed him down quite a bit.
He was
but-
also low level, so it was low on mana in general.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah, he was very low level for second castle.
Yep. Yeah, his Galamoth fight
Oh,
took
I just
a
now
while
started
too.
dropping frames.
Nice.
Typical.
Yep. But yeah, it
Well,
looks
Rom
like
is about to
On
fight
my
Shaq.
part, as soon as I got the gold ring, I kind of just snapped back the first castle.
Oh,
but
we saw
if I
that,
could
yeah.
be honest, I was scared. I was scared that it was going to bite me in the ass.
no, that actually
No, that
ended
was
up being
definitely the right call.
that's what got you the second place there, dude. That was a
Yeah.
good call.
Yeah, for sure. But overall, it was fantastic. It's great. Awesome update.
Awesome.
Really can't wait to do more seeds and races.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
can't wait to see more of this.
Yep. Yeah, I think chat enjoyed it. I think the stream enjoyed that display of skill and prowess. It looks like, yeah, romscout's about to be finished up here. So we had 3 of the top 3 here, all on stream, which is, you know, to be expected. There's a reason we picked these competitors to be shown off on stream, not to, you know, diminish any of the other racers, which you can check out here using this ungodly large link. We'll make sure to check out everybody else and see how they're doing as far as this race goes. Oh, romscout, be careful. we were already congratulating you. Please don't die.
Yeah, I played it really safe with drag. I'm not even gonna use the special.
Oh yeah, no, you did a safe 2 cycle,
Did
and
anyone
I
find
agree.
buffalo stars or anything like that?
There was cross shuriken somewhere, and there it
where?
is.
GG.
GG's to romscout. I don't remember where. It was honestly very difficult to keep track of.
I should have picked the javelins, but I was too shaky.
Oh yeah, javelins destroy Dracula. They do like 3 hits per toss.
Nice.
It's really strong.
We had no, I didn't have any plus strength or boosters though.
Yeah.
For lower damage.
Yeah. I think Serial's coming up on his last Vlad relic right here, so.
Are you actually gonna have the top 4?
I think we might. It's very possible. So.
I was
I guess
very
Rom isn't on
scared
Discord
of
anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah, he dropped out of the call.
Understandable.
Well, we can't bring him
I
in
was
here
like
for
so scared of
post-match discussion.
Manly or Palmy. I'm like, oh god.
Oh yeah. I could see one of them
I
at
used
the
so
dark
much
horses.
Bar of Wolf this seed.
Oh yeah, that was one of the things that I really did enjoy about playing through this seed. Is you had access to all the wolf movement before bat movement, so it was like if you picked up all the relics, you got to use them. And let me update the tracker finally for. Oh, he's also. I gave up using this tracker halfway through. It got way too confusing to keep track of all 4 people and what they were getting because the routes diverged
Yeah, I
so
would think
heavily.
so.
Yeah. In the beginning there it was useful, but you know. Still very, very awesome competition. I'm glad everybody came together for this.
Were there any moments where you guys were just like, what the hell? Where do I go now? Or like, what am I missing?
Well, no, I think the thing with me was I was trying to read your mind because you definitely manually wrote that seed. So it's just like, all right, what is Mouse having me do this time? So I took every gamble in second castle because of that.
Yo,
like I went on everything on the side because of that.
what the heck? Rats and Daigon just finished like seconds from each other.
Oh wow!
Just now.
Nice.
Wow, that
Shout
is
out to
crazy.
my primary race
Hello.
race partner, Rats.
Yeah, congrats, Rats.
Hey,
Look at that.
GG's.
Nice
I
getting
knew
fourth.
you guys were pulling something tricky. You bastards.
We were up to something.
Yeah. Like I said
You saw
earlier,
right
I
through us.
didn't really have any sketch characters to answer the question.
no, you took the
I just
same route
went
that I took when I played through the seed, so it was, you know, using
Did you
old.
do something at the end when I was like, okay, the density in second castle is now higher.
Roms and
I'm just gonna go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rats and Rom.
Okay.
I was
So
very
Yeah,
bad.
there's
confused.
definitely like a point where it evened
Bat
out.
isn't locked to first castle anymore.
Yep,
Yep.
not
Oh, you
anymore.
didn't
Nothing
know.
gets
Oh,
past you.
poor soul.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Why did I stop?
That was pretty stressful. I was really confused like halfway through that scene.
Oh yeah.
Cool. I can't wait to go back and watch this in a less
I just want
demanding performance role.
Oh
so I can
yeah,
just
yeah.
enjoy the race.
Like,
I agree.
legit.
I think I need to do this now.
Yep.
I just want to say that Skill of
Nice.
Wolf and Power of Wolf was really fun to use.
Yep. Yeah, this is definitely a
Yeah.
good seed for that. I'm glad that
Yeah.
some people got to use the wolf relics.
I used it the whole time. I was screwing up everywhere, like bonking into everything, but it was really fun.
Yeah, it was good to see Wolf Relics used in Second Castle for fast movement for a minute.
dude, it was so
Yep.
cool. Who needs
Also
bat
do
form
one-
when you've got wolf form?
Yep.
That's Manly's whole MO. He's been telling us that.
So there we
See if I
go.
can pull off a
Serial finally got his
shout out
last
to
one.
Okay, I was ahead of you, Rat.
Huh?
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Wow.
You might have been ahead of me then. That's a pretty big death.
I mean, yeah, I had some routing errors, like,
I'm making a dumb.
Oh, it just looks like an E, almost. Dumbass.
What did you expect it to look like?
Just now realized it.
Because that's
why I
how
said that.
Mouse's GitHub icon looks like, but it's a W, obviously.
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha.
That was my really bad way to shout out the creator of the randomizer.
Yep.
Wasted minutes.
You know, sometimes I just don't like the person I've become.
true.
Oh man.
I face my destiny every day I live.
Yeah, but thank you guys so much for participating in the race. I hope you guys enjoyed the new updated logic.
On the way I
Yeah,
didn't
it's really fun.
This was
I definitely like this better than whatever that in between was.
yeah, this was definitely a full 2.0 release now. So it was definitely a lot of work, a lot of debugging went in between Mouse and myself to make sure that this was released on time. So huge shout outs to Mouse,
Yeah.
obviously.
What was that with the Power of Wolf?
Oh, you can't avoid that graphical glitch.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know
It's cool.
what the deal is with that.
As long as the game doesn't crash.
Exactly.
I
yeah.
think it's because the purple isosphere textures kind of mess up the sprite attachments in that room, but I couldn't figure out a way to fix that. It's a feature, okay? I
Yep.
thought you'd like it.
Yeah.
We have a second forfeit here from Palmy.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Another one bites the
found,
dust.
Holy glasses like 20 minutes in.
Oh yeah.
And this was the play because of bad.
I don't know.
That's
Can I ask a question?
go for it.
If we get holy glasses and we have spike breaker, we can just, we can just go to second castle for some time,
You
right?
don't need Spike
You don't
Breaker.
need
It's-
spike breaker.
It's holy glasses
thought we
and
had to
flight.
get-
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think most of us who
Stop,
finished
I'm so shaking
went to
because I
second
haven't had
castle
anything
early,
to eat
from what I can
today.
tell.
Nope.
Yeah,
Except for some
I didn't.
No, you were the
I
only
nope.
one, Ron.
No, I didn't.
I
I was the
100%
only one?
You were the only one
Yep.
that we watched that decided to go to second castle early. Yep.
Wow.
It was pretty cool when that happened. We were all very excited. We were like, "Oh man, he's doing it.
I just
He's
figured
banking."
the amount of potential for like movement relics that were left that
Yeah, yeah,
there. Like,
yeah.
You had 3 relics.
We figured that you would use your social IQ to narrow down the possibilities.
Yep.
now if I could execute at the game still, then I could actually race.
Mhm.
Well, hopefully we'll see more out of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I mean, I will be definitely jumping in on these more.
Yeah. This has
Awesome.
been super fun. Yeah. And as Serial is going up to fight Dracula and Shaft, hopefully nothing bad happens to him. But that will probably be close to the end for our stream here.
Yeah, that's a good time. I'm hungry.
Yeah, go ahead if you guys are interested. Check out the multi-stream link to check out how the rest of the racers are doing. I know it's a little huge.
Unwieldy.
Yeah. Let me see if I could actually cut out some of the people that have already finished and repost that one.
Yeah, let's just get quick closing thoughts from Serial, and then we can
Oh yeah, for sure.
close this out.
Well, he killed Shaft so much quicker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say shout out to Masamune.
Yeah,
love you.
Yeah.
Masume's special destroys everything.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
love
great.
that special. It's the greatest in the game.
It's quite good.
I was a little hesitant with Massimo because of the defense and what happened in my
Last time on
Yeah,
stream
that's
doing
stream,
yeah.
race.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't worth menuing back and forth, but definitely for like.
Yeah, I use Power Sire for most of the stuff.
There we go. That's the new multi-stream.
Problem is, Parasar I think does dark damage, so
Yeah, we were.
second castle has issues.
There it is. Time for Serial.
Hey, GG Serial.
GG's, man.
Hey, GG.
In the shop.
GG's, man.
Oh.
In the shop.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
unfortunate.
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to
Okay, I
love.
think that part explains a lot. Okay, I think that part explains a lot of the discrepancies in
Because
time.
it didn't matter for us because
Yeah.
Bat
So
was
Yeah,
It
Talik,
still
you-
makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Talik,
not
Well, I mean,
that
it
much.
definitely
Not
right.
that much,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
it definitely.
when did you go back to the
contributed,
first castle to check Holy Glasses spot, Talik?
Let me. There we go.
Again, that was my last check.
You you killed Yalamov?
I hunted the.
I had
seal
only
and,
one relic
silver
left in the
ring.
fucking game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, you're really fast at this game.
I mean, when you have mana prisms and bat, I mean, it took a while to get both of those things together, but once you have both of them, you're zooming. So
Yeah.
yeah, how'd you?
My wing smash was on point though,
Yeah.
because I
How's-
had already played for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So when I got bat, I felt like really warmed up. Like I did for like the first time in forever. I did the full Force of Echo
yeah.
and stuff like that.
I just wanted to
My
ask.
library carded right after Force.
Yeah. I wanted to ask Serial here how you enjoyed the new randomizer.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Yeah. I didn't
Cool.
like the fact that some of the spots were empty, but I mean, hey, you can't have everything. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't invent new relics, unfortunately.
Well, no, I just mean some of the spots had literally
You
nothing
can-
in them,
you
not
can
even like a
pull
heart.
from the dummy relic behind the bat card, right?
That's true. No, there are only, if we want to get technical, there are only a certain number of item tiles for each zone. So if I want to add an item tile, I got to delete one from somewhere else.
Oh, right, because it's the same relic, yeah.
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 Yeah, one of the things, I don't know if you guys noticed, an indicator, if you find a deleted item in the area that you're in, that means that there's an item that's been moved to a relic location and it's a progression item. So if you enter an area and like you do an item check and it's missing, that means that there's a progression item in that area.
Wait, it has to be in the same area?
It has to be, yeah, because of the way that the table works.
That I missed that.
Yeah.
So does that
If I had known that, that's probably a big
Yeah. It's something that I had to ask Mouse about while I was playing through.
Can I ask a question then?
Yeah.
If we know what that is in the vanilla game, like, does that give us any information?
Oh, no. So what it is that doesn't give you any information. So what ends up happening is there's a random item missing from the area if there happens to be a progression item replacing a relic in that area. For example, I forget where the item was missing in the
Alchemy Lab, right at the start, after Cube of Zoe to the right, there was an item missing.
Okay, then that means Cube of Zoe, or that means the Alchemy Lab.
An entrance? Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the holy glasses at the
Yeah.
start of the game. Then,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so not an Alchemy Lab, but an entrance. So if you're missing an entrance item, that means you know the relic in entrance has to be a progression item.
Oh.
Yeah, and in Marble Gallery, there is an item missing to the left of Silver Ring.
That's pretty huge. Okay.
Yep, and that lets you know that there's Silver Ring there, I guess, but you already would have checked that. But yeah.
Big brain.
Alrighty, so I'm going to be closing it out for the stream here. Thank you guys so much for enjoying the race. Thank everybody for watching. We got up to like almost 100 viewers here, which was super nice. I hope you guys all enjoyed. And go ahead and give the racers a follow. Follow that multi-stream link that I posted a couple of times. And yeah, check out the SotN Randomizer, sotin.io. Just type that into any web browser and check it out.
We're racing almost every day.
Yeah, we do race almost every day. So if you aren't a part of the Discord, you can go ahead and join. And that's where we do our races. So again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later.